Hi, I'm Kamuzaman and welcome to my blog. So basically, I'm currently doing my research paper. So while doing it, I somewhere got interested in e-commerce and more specifically online shopping and customer experiences. So I started to know more about it, and so I thought that why I don't share with you guys. Let's talk about some current scenarios and facts about e-commerce. As we know, US and European countries are the early adopters of e-commerce, and China and India are changing their outlook as well. According to Goldman Sachs, India's 2.5% GDP will come from e-commerce by 2030, which will be around 300 billion US dollar. This tremendous growth is predicted for the large percentage of young population for their country. Bangladesh also have the same kind of potentials, but the sector is still untapped. So we have reached 80 million internet subscribers according to BTRC. So this is our chance for e-commerce to boost every industry and contribute significantly towards our country's GDP. So how you can do it? The first thing you have to do is discover what you are passionate about, what's your expertise. What I've seen, lots of people are doing e-commerce just because they have to do this. They thought they will generate millions and billions of dollars, but in reality it's different. So you can do it, but you have to have a clear goals and objectives. What your purpose? One of my favorite speakers, Simon Sinek, said, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And it simply proves what you believe. What's your purpose? What's your dream? And that will start to search for your core story. You can see this, his golden circle to start with why, where he talked about how great brands start with a purpose. So the second thing you have to do is research. A trend is going on, everyone is starting their own online shop, and you can see at least 5 e-commerce in every gully in our city. They have the tendency to want to get going right away and implement their business model without having a proper research. So research is the most important thing. So one of my favorite book, Art of War, where it quoted, if you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win numerous battles without jeopardy. So research your target audience and your competitors. We have lots of information available online. What prospects you are looking for, who your competitors are, what your competitors are doing right or wrong. So take a bit extra of time, talk to people, take survey, analyze your data. Trying to everything to everyone does not work in today's market. At the end of the day, you are really not communicating well to anyone. So you have to really understand your target, your focus audiences. The online world is incredibly noisy and competitive. The only way to break through that noise is to finally position yourself, understand your target market better than anybody else, understand the particular value that you can add it to your market, and craft your strategy around that focus. So the third thing you have to do is building your own brand. Define your brand focus. Create a unique personality that attracts your audience. Don't be like everyone else. You need to be different and stand out. This online world is very complicated and noisy. So you have to be very clear on what you want to know them about yourself. Let me give you an example. So if I ask you, name a tooth powder brand, not toothpaste, it's a tooth powder brand. So which brand that first comes in your mind? So for me, it's Magic Tooth Powder, and that's the power of branding, and that's the power to be on top of consumers' mind. One of the greatest branding I have ever seen is Nike and Coca-Cola. Nike sells shoes, but when you think about Nike, you feel something different. And they don't just talk about their functional benefits. What they do, they honor great athlete. They build their own community. So for Coca-Cola is the same thing. Coca-Cola is talking about taste the feeling. And today's marketers are shifting towards brand experiences. And to be very honest, it's not happened overnight. But remember one thing, everything has to be backed by good product and services. That's it for today. In the next video, I'll talk about the brand experiences and some of the useful tools that can help building your own e-commerce store. Stay tuned.